Ready on this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic's up. Okay, we are in show.
Right now at 6:30, NASA launching a multi-year research campaign in Colorado. Why scientists are measuring the water in snow.
Also, it's a hit. UCCS marks the first ever home baseball game today. What this means for the university.
And a new study says we're more stressed out now than before the election. Why psychologists say this is happening.
And roll SOT.
Now, live. This is Fox 21 News at 6:30 right now.
Ready one. Single by 1 looks good. Stand by
Happy
for
Friday.
super.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Ferrara.
And I'm Scott Kilberry. NASA is leading a multi-year research campaign to improve water measurements in snow.
This month marks the first year of work done in West Colorado. It's called the SnowX campaign and will take 5 years to complete.
Fox 21's Christina DeWinowitz telling us how this will help scientists. Christina.
Take it.
Well, Scott, Lauren, measuring water totals in the snow can help scientists make better decisions, from water resources, planning for natural hazards, water security, and more. Now, in order to do all that, NASA is trying to measure snow globally. Right now, they can map where snow is, but they're missing the water totals. SnowX is a collaborative effort with work being done on the ground and in the air with an aircraft provided by the Navy. But there are challenges they have to overcome before moving forward.
Forests are really difficult for instruments to take these kinds of measurements
15
from.
seconds water
and so
in
what
the
they're trying
snow.
to do
10
is
seconds
work
left.
on instruments that are capable
And
of
stand by
seeing
camera
through
2
the
for traffic.
trees a little bit better and getting information about that water in the snow.
Take it.
SnowX has 5
Stand by
aircrafts that are part
VO
of the
for fast
campaign, and
cast.
one of their operations base is at Peterson
Ready
Air Force
VO.
Base. Lauren.
Mixing
All
video.
right, thanks a lot, Christina.
And
Well, we're not seeing
3.
snow anytime soon. Meteorologist Jeff Womack tells us how this weekend is looking. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, we're keeping it out of the picture. Happy Friday to you. We got the 60s for highs today. Back a little bit in Pueblo. We didn't quite get to the 70s, low 70s across the Arkansas River Valley. Now we're at 50 at the moment, 54 degrees, and then 56 in the mix here around La Junta. We got a little help from those southerly winds, kind of keeping temperatures propped up as you head out this evening. But that's making it feel just a little bit cool, so a jacket probably a good idea as you head out to the movies tonight. If you're going to the late show, 40s expected by 9 o'clock. Now, we will be above average again tomorrow, but then some cooler weather slips in before the end of the weekend. I'm going to run all that down for you in your week's worth in just a couple of minutes. Lauren, Scott.
Take it.
Jeff, thank you. A surveillance photo of a man who police say robbed 2 convenience stores is released. The robberies happened just after 3 and 4 a.m. on January 18th, with the first taking place on Hancock Expressway near Delta Drive, and the second at the Shell gas station near Powers Boulevard in Dublin. Anyone with information is urged to call police at 444-7000.
Police fear the remains of a Boulder woman could be scattered across the country. 25-year-old Ashley Mead and her daughter Winter were reported missing Tuesday. Now, her daughter is safe and unharmed after police arrested the child's father, 32-year-old Adam Densmore in Oklahoma. He's since been charged with first-degree murder after police found human remains in a dumpster, tentatively identifying them as Mead's. And now they're concerned Mead's remains could be in several areas, and they're trying to figure out where Densmore traveled. Police believe part of Mead's body could be in a purple suitcase. Anyone who sees anything suspicious should call local police immediately.
The man hit and killed by Denver's airport train after driving a van onto the tracks has been identified as 57-year-old Billy Ray Gwynn. The incident with RTD happened Tuesday, which also injured 4 passengers on the train. Investigators are now looking into whether Gwynn's actions were intentional.
President Donald Trump says he is going to keep his promise on bringing back jobs to the U.S. Mr. Trump touring the Boeing plant in Charleston, South Carolina today, saying he'll do everything to put people back to work.
Our goal as a nation must be to rely less on imports and more on products made here in the USA.
One of the first steps the president is taking towards his goal is giving a green light to the Keystone XL and Dakota pipelines.
The White House firmly denying a report that the Trump administration is considering the use of National Guard troops to round up undocumented immigrants in the U.S. Friday, the AP reported it obtained a draft memo detailing the plan. However, the National Guard says it hasn't seen the request or received any notification. Meantime, White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer says the reports are, quote, 100% false.
The Senate confirmed Scott Pruitt to head the Environmental Protection Agency. Pruitt, who, as Oklahoma Oklahoma's Attorney General was a longtime adversary of the EPA, cleared the Senate by a vote of 52 to 46. He won support from 2 Democrats, Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Heidi Heitkamp of North Dakota. President Trump won both of their states in the November election.
The FBI is not expected to bring any charges against former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Flynn was fired after it was determined he withheld information from Vice President Mike Pence about conversations he had with Russia. The FBI believes Flynn gave truthful answers when questioned about the discussions. There's still an ongoing broader FBI review into the Russia-related dealings.
A Florida man is arrested for plotting to blow up Target stores along the East Coast. 48-year-old Mark Barnett is now charged with possession of a destructive device. According to federal agents, Barnett planned to place at least 10 bombs disguised as food items in several Target stores. Agents learned of his plan after a man came forward saying Barnett paid him thousands of dollars to place the bombs on store shelves. Investigators believe Barnett hoped the attacks would cause Target's stocks to plummet so he could buy them for less and then sell them when the prices went back up. If convicted, he could face up to 10 years in a federal prison.
A federal judge in Massachusetts dismissing a defamation lawsuit filed against comedian Bill Cosby. A woman made the accusation in 2014 saying she was sexually assaulted by Cosby in the mid-1970s. When Cosby denied the allegation, she filed a defamation lawsuit against him for suggesting she lied. Cosby is currently battling criminal charges for a similar incident in 2004. He does not deny the encounter, but says it was consensual.
Crews continue working to stabilize the spillway at the Oroville Dam, keeping up their efforts despite the wet weather and rainfall. It's ahead of a strong storm that's forecasted to hit the area this weekend. The operation could be stopped if the hillside of the emergency spillway becomes too wet, as it could create a hazardous situation for the roughly 100 workers filling erosion spots on that hill.
Happening now, history in the making at the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. After a decade of preparation, the baseball team is holding its inaugural home game.
The Mountain Lions are hosting Nebraska Kearney at Memorial Park's Spurgeon Field. It's the latest result in a move from a smaller commuter school into a large enrollment university, and it gives local players like first baseman Jeremy Hotchsmith the chance to have their family see them play. Now, in fact, his grandfather saw him drive in the game's first run.
Mix out the sock.
Yeah, well, we're glad they have baseball back.
Let's crank up the
audio.
audio.
It was wonderful for us after
we
watching them in Lamar for 2 years.
Stand by Theo for the
we live
lights.
here in town, so it gives us a great opportunity to see them play.
Next up.
With expanded athletics, on-campus living and activities, there's also hopes of adding even more as the school grows. Mountain Lions, by the way, have already played 7 road games, winning 4 of them, and they just went on to win today's contest 8-0.
Awesome. Good start.
All right.
Well, the election caused a lot of stress for people, you think? And it is still causing problems.
It is. Why psychologists say we are more stressed out now, and what you should do to relax.
And the Oscars under scrutiny again for lack of diversity. What a new study says about older actors and actresses.
And is it better to stay in and watch movies this weekend or go outside with family? Jeff has your complete 6:30 forecast next.
And mixing out the sock.
You're watching Fox 21 News right now at 6:30 with Lauren Ferrara, Scott Kilberry, and meteorologist Jeff Womack. This is Fox 21 News right now.
Roll server, and we are clear and out. Perfect.
Will you put up there, Mike?
Sure I can.
Morning view right now.
You got it. And mics are up.
There you go.